All right, I am officially going off the food grid. Behind me, this is my food for the next 21 days, at least. I'm gonna commit to that. This is called a lion diet. Never done it. I've done everything under the sun and eaten almost everything under the sun, but I've never gone a full 21 days without any fruits or vegetables or any carbs at all. So this is just the meat of ruminants. Processed a ram lamb a few days ago, and I'm doing it for 21 days because I want to compare this to the opposite extreme, which was a vegan diet I did for 21 days. It was something I did with the church called a Daniel fast, and I'm officially starting this in 2 days. I did have coffee this morning, and I had this little bull calf here. He's a little rambunctious. It's a South Pole bull. So I did have coffee this morning, and I will have a little caffeine tomorrow in a different form. And then on Wednesday will be my first official day off the food grid, just eating ruminant meat. I know that there's kind of a war on meat right now, and those sons of Satan that are against meat tells me a whole lot about maybe I need to eat more of it. And I just think that Jesus wouldn't have given the parable, the prodigal son parable, and said that he fed his son the best, obviously, which was a fatted calf, if that wasn't healthy. And then Jesus wouldn't have been cooking fish. When he fed the multitudes, he was, old grandma face. When he was feeding the multitudes, he was feeding them, she's nursing twins. She's an old girl, 10 years old, and still just good as she can be, sweet as she can be. But I don't think Jesus would have been feeding people fish if that weren't something that was beneficial. I know today we've tainted everything, and most fish, all fish, have some mercury. The only thing I really eat will be fish I catch. Smaller fish have less mercury. And I'll eat like sockeye salmon, wild-caught sockeye salmon, things like that. I just kind of limit my fish intake. But these regeneratively raised ruminants are as nutrient dense as it gets. You're not going to get better. And if you raise them like I do, I call it extreme regenerative farming. I'm probably about the only person that doesn't vaccinate cattle. I will never vaccinate an animal, ever. A lot of farms will say they're not giving mRNA. Well, I can guarantee I'm not giving that because I'm not vaccinating. We don't do any dewormers, no unnatural inputs. They eat this stuff down here, and they thrive on it. So that's what I'll be eating, and we'll see how it goes. I'll document day to day, and I know I'm going to feel worse before I feel better. Anytime you change your fuel, my body's used to living off just the toxic crap that we all live off of, processed foods and all that. So when you clean your fuel up, it's going to be tough because your body's got to get used to that. So while I acclimate, I won't be a happy camper, especially off coffee. I'm not gonna be real pleasant to be around for the next few days. But once I get over all that, then we'll be in business. So I'll keep you posted on how it goes day to day, and I'll try to post a video a day. This also holds me accountable. I've always felt like I can go off the food grid without a huge problem, and eventually we will have our new river farm. We'll have fruit trees and berry bushes, and going off the grid will be a little easier, food grid that is, than it is now, just off eating ruminants. But see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in.